Rumors are that allegedly things aren't looking too good for Robyn Dixon at Real Housewives of Potomac. What's going on? Well, I have some new information that may answer that question and more right after this. What's up, kinfolk? And welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, do me a favor and subscribe. And if you already are subscribed, do me a favor and get notified, so you'll know whenever I upload new videos to the channel. All right, kinfolk, come on into the house. We have a lot to talk about. And it centers around rumors that allegedly things aren't looking too good for Robyn Dixon at Real Housewives of Potomac. What's going on? Well, I have some new information that may answer that question and more. And here it goes. Things aren't looking too good for Robyn Dixon at the Real Housewives of Potomac franchise, said a source. Allegedly, her team thinks that she is ruining not only her brand, but also her reality TV career. But how? The source elaborated. Robyn is showing Real Housewives of Potomac fans and the entire Bravo universe that she isn't serious about her image or placement at the Real Housewives of Potomac franchise. Her latest actions prove just how indifferent she is about her career. This type of attitude, said the source, is never okay to have in the reality TV world. Why? Because it sends a message to the network, said the source, that you are replaceable and insignificant to your franchise. This message has Robyn's team very nervous, and she has at least 2 businesses that are very heavily dependent on her being on the show. So, no show could equal no outside income for her brand and her team. The question now is, can Robyn turn things around? Well, an industry insider said, right now, it seems very unlikely that Robyn will be able to fix her broken image at the franchise. The insider explained, this was supposed to be Robyn's redemption season. She was supposed to take this opportunity to rebrand herself and her marriage to something of value and respect. However, Robyn is repeating the same narrative. The insider continued, I know her team must be tired and frustrated by her antics. This entire rebrand is a complete joke. The insider elaborated. This was so evident at BravoCon. Andy's tacky but hilarious joke regarding Juan paying for his mistress's hotel rooms was first ran by Gizelle, who told Andy allegedly not to run the joke. However, unknown to Gizelle, Andy asked Robyn if he could use the joke, and Robyn said yes, to the shock and surprise of her team. They were allegedly furious that Robyn would allow herself to be the butt of a rude joke intentionally. And the source said, in front of the world's biggest reality TV show audience. The joke was all everyone could talk about. Most attendees were shocked that she allowed the joke to make it into Andy's opening monologue. No one can take Robyn serious after this stunt, said the source. And fans agree. One fan said, the fact that Robyn thinks Andy's joke was funny and cute shows that she is over reality TV. She cares nothing about her role on Real Housewives of Potomac or her marriage. To be honest, she really should just leave both of them alone. All sources agree, Robyn seems to be a lost cause. And with such a lackluster performance on this upcoming season, it would not be surprised if Robyn found herself replaced at Real Housewives of Potomac. Now, kinfolk, this was some news that came across my desk earlier today. And I will say this about the rumor that has me a little shocked. And it's this. I was shocked that Robyn was okay with the joke being aired in front of the entire Bravo reality world universe and fans across social media platforms. And the reason why I was shocked that Robyn had okayed the joke allegedly was because she seemed so uncomfortable when Andy made the joke at the show. You could tell she tried to laugh it off, but it was much more so of a nervous laugh than a ha ha ha, I'm laughing with you all. And for the fact that everyone is saying that Robyn allegedly okayed the joke because she says that she's a person who can laugh at herself, is really also, again, shocking. Because when you look at the Real Housewives universe, the housewives take their brands very serious. And they try to keep all bad controversy off of their image and off of their brands, because they know what a bad hit to their brand could do for endorsement deals or their various businesses outside of the Bravo universe. And so in knowing this, we know that Robyn has multiple businesses, and we know that this has been a very tough issue for her, and that she has also in the past tried to backtrack and backpedal on what happened with Juan and the alleged mistress. So it seems as if she was at some point trying to fight for her image, and to allow this joke to make it to the stage just shows us that she may actually just be tired of fighting for her marriage and for her reality TV show image altogether. Now, kinfolk, is another part of this rumor that I am surprised by, and it's this. I am super surprised that Robyn went against Gizelle's advice not to allow Andy to run that joke at BravoCon. Because if you are a fan of Real Housewives of Potomac, or if you are just a casual viewer of Real Housewives of Potomac, then you know how much of Robyn's life is pretty much ran by Gizelle. To me, I feel like Gizelle is her unofficial manager. Robyn normally doesn't make any big decisions, at least from we can tell on the show, without getting Gizelle's approval. And for something as serious and big as this, and Gizelle is telling her not to do it or telling Andy not to run the joke, and Robyn comes behind Gizelle and say, no, it's okay, that's very telling. Now, people are saying that this season we might see a break with Robyn and Gizelle when it comes to their antics and their dynamic duo. And at first I didn't believe it. But now, kinfolk, I'm beginning to think that maybe that break may be happening behind the scenes. Because it's one thing to act like you're all not so buddy-buddy or create fake drama in front of the cameras, but it's something totally different to when you're like away from the cameras and then you're not falling back into your normal routine of, taking your best friend's advice or allowing your best friend to guide you in your career. It seems as if there may actually be some distance being put between Robyn and Gizelle. So that's why I say that this whole joke situation stunt really surprised me, that Robyn did not take Gizelle's advice and by keeping the joke off of the stage. Now, kinfolk, it's another part of this rumor situation with Robyn that I do think really is the answer to everything that's going on right now with her and the Real Housewives of Potomac franchise. And it's this. Unfortunately, kinfolk, I really think that Robyn doesn't care about her image, her marriage, and probably not even her place on the show. I think Robyn is much more frustrated by the fact that everyone else seems to care more about her image and her marriage than she does. Robyn really has, in my opinion, really checked out of both the Real Housewives of Potomac and her marriage. And it's very evident because even in interviews when she's trying to explain what's going on in her marriage with Juan, the lies are just not making sense. It seems as if there's just some type of excuse that she made up on the way to the event or on the way to the interview that she feels like, hey, it can stop people from talking and stop people from asking me questions. But in hindsight, it's actually doing the opposite. Those lackluster lies or crazy excuses just adds more fuel to the fire and gets people talking about the true nature of her marriage and her placement on the show. And I think that is really casting a really big cloud over Robyn and her placement. And that's why I think we see her retreating more and more away from the cameras. which was somewhat evident last season if you guys were paying attention. If it wasn't for Giselle, Robyn really would not have a storyline on her own. And it seems as if Robyn is perfectly fine with other people's creating her storyline for her, whether negative or positive. Now, kinfolk, the last part of this rumor that I think probably would have been the best option for Robyn and everything that's going on with her is this. Kinfolk, I really feel like Robyn just should have set this season of Real Housewives of Potomac out. You know, I do feel like a part of Robyn likes the familiarity of being on TV and the schedule and the constant paycheck. But I also think that for her mental health, I don't think it's good with just constantly putting her and her marriage issues in front of the camera year after year. And Robyn is one of those housewives whose life and personal drama never seems to get a break in the off season. You know, once filming wrapped up, the season started. Once the season started, issues with Juan losing his job as a basketball coach, Juan and his mistresses allegedly going out in public on dates. It just was a never-ending cycle that I can only imagine was really tough for Robyn. I'll admit, Robyn, I really do side-eye a lot of things that Robyn does on the show. I honestly think Robyn does come off as a mean-spirited person, but at the same time, the human part of me really does feel for her and everything that she's going through. Because a part of me feels like Robyn does not have the reality TV show chops. She can't take her hits and keep on ticking. It seems like she takes her hits and then it just stops her. And she can't like recover as fast as some of the other reality TV show girls can. Which is unfortunate because she really could take these lemons and make lemonade out of them. But it seems again as if she's not interested in doing any of that. Which I know has to be frustrating for her team, who my sources are saying are really working hard behind the scenes to rebrand Robyn and her marriage. But kinfolk, I want to know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you think that everything Robyn is going through is because she is really just checked out of the reality TV show world? Or do you think everything she's going through is simply because she doesn't care? And she doesn't care about the negative press. She doesn't care about the negative press that her marriage is receiving. And she just wants to show up, film, get her check, and go home. Let me know what you guys think. All right, kinfolk. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys over on the next one. Peace.